Hey, welcome back to 30 Day Guy. I'm here with Patrick.
Hi.
Let's do this. This month, I'm going to challenge myself to work out for 30 days. And probably won't be working out for 30 days straight because I'm learning that that's not a healthy thing to do. But I'm going to stick to a workout routine for 30 days. And some of the goals in this is I want to try to gain weight. I'd hope to have more energy by the end of the month. I'm hoping to try something new, and I hear that having a healthy body also helps a healthy mind, and I enjoy doing creative stuff. So, who are you, Patrick? Where'd you come from?
I'm Patrick. I am from Florida, but I've lived in New Mexico pretty much my whole life. I'm married to a lovely lady. I just got my degree in biochemistry from the University of New Mexico. Before that, I was an exercise science and nutrition major. I've been into the workout scene for probably close to 7 or 8 years. I lost about 65 pounds when I was in high school. I was a little chubby kid.
Was that the year that you didn't eat sugar?
Yeah.
It
was like a whole year I didn't eat.
Time out, real quick story. I have a memory of Patrick when we were...
Were we in a camp?
No, it was New Year's Eve. We
Oh.
were at my house, and Patrick brought a grocery bag full of candy to New Year's Eve. I mean, this is probably
Was
10,
that the
10
year
years
at
ago.
the end of the year when I couldn't eat candy?
Yeah, that was at the end of the year. So
I remember
he
that.
had a soda in one hand and a bag full of candy in the other, and he just midnight hit, and he just destroyed Snicker bars, and he had a Dr. Pepper. And we were out in the street, and he was the happiest Patrick ever. So
yeah, so I lost all that weight, and then for a while I played sports, and so I tried to bulk up, so I gained another 30 pounds. And since then, I've been all over the place. I've been through a lot of different phases in working out.
what kind? I didn't know this until today when we started talking, but what kind of workout will you have me on? What kind of routine, I guess? What would that look like?
So, because you're only doing it for a single month, I'm not going to set you on the same workout plan. Normally if I was talking to somebody that wanted to get a long, workout plan for the foreseeable future, you do longer chunks, 3 months or 2 months doing this, then you switch to this. But because it's so short, I'm going to kind of move you through the stages a little bit quicker. I'm going to start you off with just kind of a full body workout to just get your body used to the weights and doing these exercises. So once I start you off on that full body routine, get your body used to it, I'm going to mix that up with, one day I'll have you doing only upper body, and then the other day I'll have you doing lower body with days of rest in between, just to make sure that I don't overwork your body parts.
We were talking earlier, you brought up different body types.
Yeah.
And you said there's 3 major ones, and I'd never heard this, and I don't know if they basically sound like aliens or something from Ender's Game.
Like
but anyway.
ectoplasm, yeah.
Yeah, or
So-
like Ghostbusters.
Generally, you can say there's 3 body types. There's an ectomorph, an endomorph, and then a mesomorph. And we're actually really good examples of the 2 extremes. So he's is what is called an ectomorph. And ectomorph are people that just naturally lose weight very quickly. They don't put on weight. Their body just wants to stay the lowest they can. And then I'm on the opposite end of the extreme, where I'm an endomorph, where I will not work out and not eat very much, but I'll still gain weight and just get really chubby. For the mesomorph, it would be right in between us. Put the Rock Johnson right between us.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
He'd be right between us, where he can get very fit, but even if he doesn't work out, he's still going to be in that shape. Right? And it's really smart to train for your body type. You can't do something very easily that's meant for a different body type. You're going to have to struggle if you use somebody else's rules.
This prior month I've been dieting on the paleo diet. In this coming month I know that I'm going to need to carry on a diet that's going to give me energy. So what would that diet look? I mean, specifically for my body type, and also what are some general rules for a good diet while working out on a regular basis?
So you're definitely going to have different needs working out than you would, this month when you're doing the paleo diet. You're not working out, you're still being active, but once you transition to the working out, you're definitely going to be needing more protein. He needs at least his body weight in grams. So if he said that he was 140, 150, he needs at least that much in protein. So I'm going to have him on at least 5 meals a day, but since he's an ectomorph and his body wants to not gain weight, I'm gonna have him consuming pretty much as he can each of those meals. He can't only eat when he's hungry. You know, if you only eat when you're hungry, you're gonna be staying at the same weight, and your body's not gonna get enough. Generally, you don't want to gain more than a pound a week or lose a pound more than a pound a week. But if it's less than that, that's okay. Within that month, you might be able to make some pretty decent gains, good results, and the more you can carry on and make it a part of your lifestyle, the better.
Yeah, well, I've also heard too that it takes 21 days or 3 weeks to develop a habit. So I mean, at the end of 30 days, it shouldn't be a big deal. But I mean, even with the diet that I did this last month, towards the end of it, it became a lot easier after the third week mark. I was starting to kind of get in the groove, and it wasn't as difficult to do it. And I can see with working out, that'll be the case too. And it's something that I would hope to do beyond the 30 days. Where's a good place to start if you, like me, don't know much about working out?
Right. Well, obviously, the first thing you want to do is getting the knowledge base for it. And some people learn best while doing things. Some people, like me, I learn best by reading and informing myself. So if you're the type of person that you like to know what you're doing before you start on something, bodybuilding.com has a really good forum. YouTube is great for just learning new exercises, or but you do have to be careful online. You get a lot of quacks out there that tell you you got to buy only their products, or just tell you things that are not very healthy. So you can use your common sense, or if you're the type of person that really has to do it first, getting a hold of a personal trainer could be a good way if you have the money for that. Otherwise, finding a buddy that knows something about it and going with them to the gym a few times. Really, the biggest thing about working out is sticking with it. People kind of expect to have really good results within the first week, and if it doesn't, then they give up. I have to tell you kind of a funny story. The first time I ever actually went to a gym, I was pretty overweight. I was really embarrassed. I was trying to hide, like my shirt was too small. I felt like exposed. So I went over to the treadmill. I jumped on the treadmill, and I went for about 10-15 minutes. I was out of breath. I was about to pass out. So I hit the stop button, and I turned around, and I forgot that the treadmill was still going. And so both of my feet flew out from underneath me. I landed on my back, and the treadmill threw me off and it threw me about 5 feet, and I hit a mirror, and I slammed into. I didn't break it, luckily. And I got up, and everyone stopped and looked at me to see if I was okay, and I just sprinted out of the gym, and I didn't go back for probably 3 or 4 more. If you have those circumstances where you get embarrassed easily, or you're just kind of embarrassed to go out in public and wear like tight clothes, finding somebody that can support you is a big deal. Having a buddy, a workout partner that can kind of stick with you is a really good thing to do.
Well, so starting today, I'm going to be working out for the next 30 days. And again, not 30 days straight, but we're going to come up with something that works well. Patrick and I are going to work out a routine that I'll be going over.
Yeah.
And I'll be posting weekly updates on what's going on, and I'll also be posting on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to keep up to date with this process, you can subscribe. There's a button below. And if you haven't heard, I also released an album for the first 30-day challenge. You can get that for free. Links down below. That'll be up for this month and then the following month, so get it quick. But anyway, I'm really excited to do this. I think it will be pretty difficult, but I don't know. I'm excited for the challenges that will come. Well, sweet. We can have like sparks fly out of our hands. I'll figure out how to do special effects eventually. Cool. I'll see you guys later.